Okay, let's roll. So this is for Virgo. All right. Let's see what your fortune is. Let's see. And you have a close friend reveals a hidden talent. Alrighty. So very interesting. I don't know what that means. I think it's going to be fun. I sort of think that. And so you have family. So this is about family, possibly a family home, some inheritance as well. Having to do with like some sort of investment or family residence, okay? That you're going to be happy in. So if you're looking for a home, you're going to find a home, okay? Let's keep on going. If you're not subscribed, I would love for you to help me grow my channel. If you're subscribed, thank you so much for joining me. So this is for Virgo. And you got the Midas touch. Yeah, you're going to get a house. Midas touch, things are working out in your favor. In what ways are you abundant right now? So about being grateful, right, for whatever abundance you have. This is about really being super, super happy, possibly in a home, in a family dynamic, possibly in investments, property, and or possibly a home, finding a home. This is also businesses and investments is really what I was thinking initially. Some of you all, because I sort of feel like I read for very wealthy people. So some of you might have like investments and might have assets that are like paintings that are very significant, or like heirlooms or inheritance that, you know, that have been left by family that have to do with painting. So very interesting. And then building atoms. So something is about to take off. It's gonna really like huge, you know, atoms, I think, like bump together and then sort of something like that. I'm not a chemist and I'm not in STEM. So something huge is coming. It's gonna go, sort of explode, having to do with like money, prosperity, investments, home, okay? And then you have storm, cleansing. So I think you've gone through really hard times. Some of you might be, you know, where the hurricanes are, okay? Or are they hurricanes? Yeah. So there might be some raining, but this is also about a cleansing of like maybe a very hard time that you've been going through, all right? And that's about to end. Beautiful. This might also be like relatives that you have, you know, where Fiona or, Mexico City or in Mexico that there was earthquakes or there was like, you know, lots of rain. Yeah, what'd I tell you? House. Yeah, you're going to sell a house and you're going to buy one, or there's going to be some investments that are coming in. This is for Virgo. This is beautiful. There's also going to be some sort of like agreement, business agreement, that maybe there's a deal that you have to do, possibly with property. It doesn't have to be. It can be stocks, investments. I'm sort of thinking like some sort of like Christie, you know, like Christie Subasta. What is that called when you like bid? I can't remember. In Spanish it's called subasta. So with having to do with like paintings or things of like major value. What are those called? It'll come to me. Sorry, this is what happens when you're bilingual. Desert passage, trust there's a divine plan. All right, so it looks like you've been going through a really hard time, but trust in the plan, trust in the divine plan. Things are going to work out in your favor. There's still, you know, some distance that you have to go, but you're almost there, okay? And all the work that you've done is really going to come through in terms of stability, lots of prosperity. And then by the book, make sure that you do everything by the book, that you don't do anything illegal, and that you do everything in procedures or procedural or, rules, regulations, and laws, okay? This might be also, some of you might be like working in STEMs, whether it be like chemist or, like chemistry, some sort of STEMs, okay? And I think that you're working, like discovering something or something that you're researching that's going to really expand whatever research that you've done, okay? Possibly like NASA or maybe Blue Origin or Jacobs or something like that, okay, that has to do with very specific, like chemistry. What else would it be? That's all that comes to me because I'm not very well versed in that. So adventure, dare to do things differently, manifest your travel dreams, move to a new location. Yeah, so it looks like you moved to a new location, possibly a beach, okay, or maybe where there's a lot of museums. Celebration, a positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success, enjoy your achievement. It's like maybe I'm not recording, but I am. For those of you who are already subscribed, thank you so much. Can't thank you enough for all your support. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution expression. So you might also be like YouTuber, like a tarot reader, some sort of even more than that. I'm not that tarot readers are not, but like you're in the public. Okay, so you could be like maybe a teacher or a principal or some high-ranking position where you are, you know, voicing some things that isn't going well, and so you feel like you've been persecuted. This can also be a past life in which you have been persecuted, and so you're gonna be safe this time, okay? So come out of the cave, make sure that you say what needs to be said, and you know, just voice it. Doesn't matter, okay? It's your path, and you'll eventually get to where you need to get to, even if there's heavy-duty persecution. It's a long story. I was highly persecuted in my last job. And in the end, it all worked out great. It was tough. I didn't say it worked out, you know, it was very different, and I'm much better, but anyway, so you do you, okay? It doesn't matter. So sing your own song. Yeah, absolutely, okay? There's going to be some communication coming in. There's some of you also that might be like in the symphony and maybe just got in, or you got a new director, I'm thinking. There might also be people in the music industry that's going to be really that you're going to do exceptionally well, and you're going to have an incredible following, okay? And that's going to be your Midas touch, and it's going to be very profitable, and people are really going to receive it beautifully. Okay, Virgo. Is it Virgo? Yes. So this is your tarot. Let's see what you get. This is your oracles. Let's see what you get for your tarot. Don't be distracted, okay, on whatever it is that you're doing. You know, make sure that you go back and check what you're supposed to check. I think you missed over something, okay? Nothing big, but I think you're like missing something. So this is for Virgo. And let's go. You're waiting for something. You're waiting for your ships to come in, okay? In terms of your foundation and your money, okay? And it looks like you're not going to have to wait anymore. Yeah. Huge prosperity. Like this is legacy. Like this is multi-millionaire, multi-billionaire. This is about expanding your family's legacy and wealth, okay? I sort of feel like there's old money here, so I think that there's like maybe some inheritance or something that maybe your parents or your grandparents built, and you're taking it to a completely different level. This is beautiful. There has been some like maybe no-win situations or some sort of conflict in the past with distribution of money or equal give and take, or maybe you there's issues having to do with your spouse or some sort of like partnership, okay, that you had to distribute. Yeah, but it's going to be a new beginning, okay? Or this could have been you that you got distributed to. All right, you didn't see this coming, or there was like a long fight. You've released a burden. This might be a new endeavor, okay? There was something hidden, or you followed your intuition with this. And I think you sort of like won a battle. Yeah, there was no victory in this, okay, having to do with some sort of foundation property or money, and you've broken free from this. It looks like this might be a separation of some sort that's significant. Has you very up in your head about it. You can't sleep, lots of anxiety, lots of nightmares, okay? Reach out to me. I'm a dream interpreter. I can tell you what they are. And so you've been waiting because you've been growing this, and you've been really nurturing this and just putting in a lot of time and effort into this, okay? Somebody's been drinking a lot, or somebody wants this to be a wish fulfillment, okay? But somebody withdrew their love, or someone's kind of emotionally unavailable, but you're finding the strength to move forward, okay, over this separation, the severance of like commitment, hierarchy, some sort of like religious beliefs as well, and or like a company. Yeah, there was some information that came in, all right, through social media, internet, something like that came in swiftly, having to do with everything that's going on, and it ended, okay, and you're not regretful about this at all, and you're moving forward. This could have also been like a death that happened. It doesn't have to be, okay, and that's why this happened. There's a opportunity coming in, slow and steady, with some sort of new partnership or relationship. It could be amorous. It doesn't have to be, okay? When one of them disintegrated, there's another one that's coming in. You've been working at this a lot, okay? There was some karma that was distributed or handed out, okay, in terms of like money and in terms of relationship. There's an offer that was not taken, or an apology that maybe you were waiting for that never came. You can see clearly now you're very much betrayed, okay, or backstabbed, possibly in a relationship or like an endeavor or a partnership, but you stood your ground and you knew the truth, okay? It possibly had to do with like a group of people, possibly 3, where things did not go well, or there was like some ghosting, or lack of communication, or inability to move forward. Yeah, huge tower moment. This could have been a destabilization of a foundation. It could also be a movement of a house. It could also be property. Yeah, somebody might be coming back. Somebody of authority, possibly an Aries, to reconcile, offer you something like a date or like an apology. But it's very manipulative. They just want in, possibly intimately. Okay, they're very in and out, and they're not trustworthy, and they are not saying the truth. Yeah, they want your guard down. They're thinking about how to approach you and get out of like this energy of like lack or deficiency, and they want to make things right, or some sort of legal issues. If this has to do with distribution of money, be mindful, because they're wanting to get some of that distribution, but they're going to come in like they want to balance things out. I think you've had an epiphany, and you've like released yourself after this tower moment from all toxicity and all confusion. Good for you. Balancing out. You're not indecisive anymore, all right? You don't have a problem if there's not communication either. There was some deceit in some work or dynamic of or lack of collaboration, which destabilized you completely, okay? But you also started like saving or holding on, possibly to your happiness and your family, even though there was some betrayal of some sort, okay? Having to do with someone from the past, a past soulmate, a past love, someone that you had a lot of conflict with, a lot of strife, but now you're healing. Hope this helped, Virgo. Love and light.